explains why we're not here in the TARDIS.
Sorry, what?
The solar disruption would make navigation impossible. The one time the bank is vulnerable is the one time we can't just land.
Doctor, the code that was in the last case, look. Tech.
Technology. 251. Find it. Neophyte circuit. I've only ever seen one once before. It can reboot any system, replace any lost data.
Sorry. That's what he came for. His reward.
That's what did Sabre come for? Gene suppressant.
She wanted to be normal.
Everyone has a weakness. So the big question is this: what do we come for?
PV.
Private vault. Carabraxos' own fortune.
Intruders are most welcome. They remind us that the bank is impregnable. It's good for morale to have a few of you scattered about the place, preferably on view. Are you ready for your close-up? If you're thinking of ways to escape, the teller will know before you've even made a move. You'll never be bothered by all that thinking again.
Useful species.
Last of its kind. And we've signed an exclusive deal.
Must be noisy inside its head. Painful. To listen to so much chat. So many secrets. Must drive it wild. How can you force it to obey?
Oh, everything has a price tag, I think you'll find. The storm's getting worse. Customers are leaving. Director Carabraxos will be concerned. Our jobs will be on the line.
You're scared.
I'm terrified. I have the disadvantage of knowing Carabraxos personally.
If you don't like your boss, why stay?
My face fits. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must take the teller to its hibernation. You two, dispose of our guests.
Don't do this. I'm having a very bad day, and I do not want to be pushed around.
You're wrong.
Wrong?
It's not that bad a day. And you're being very slow.
Why are you undoing my handcuffs? Sabre.
Ah, Sabre. Great makeup, Sabre. Nice lip gloss there, lovely. Yes, this was Time Heist. I remember enjoying this one very much. It was about an intergalactic bank robbery, I seem to recall. That creature we saw there was the teller, and I think it was a mind reader, telepathic creature that could sort of ascertain whether people were lying. I think something along those lines. Yes, and the Doctor and Clara involved in some kind of bank heist that was going on there. I can't remember exactly who that woman was, but I think she was obviously the villain of the piece. And I think that person she mentioned, Calabraxos or something, was the person in charge, who I think turns out to be her as well. And I can't quite remember the detail about that, whether she was a clone or what. But I remember there being some terrific sets in this, impressive sense of space and volume in the actual bank building itself. It would have been nice to have seen a little bit of that in the clip, but yeah, it's impressive special effects in this one. Yes, and it's sort of going into a bit of new territory, I think, for Doctor Who. I don't think the series had ever done sort of, bank robbery and sort of that kind of idea before. So yes, some interesting ideas going on in this one, and wonderful makeup as well. I feel like going for a shop at Trinny, London, UK. There are, of course, other makeup sellers, dear listener. But yes, no, I enjoyed that one. One very, very much indeed. It feels like the season is sort of growing, doesn't it, as we go through this one? It's developing rather nicely. I do hope that the Teller creatures come back at some point, because I thought they worked very well indeed. Yeah, very good stuff. Let's try another, shall we?